Hey there, guys, and welcome back to OMFG.FM's look at World of Warcraft Cataclysm. I'm your host, Jesse Cox from 10 Ton Hammer Live at 10tonhammer.com.
Good day to you. Hello.
Alright, talk to Kreenan here. You're here, Worgen Fleeman. Most everyone made it through. Now we're stuck. In our hurried escape for safety, we disturbed the resting homes of our ancestors, Worgen Fleeman. A grave sin, if you pardon the pun. And it's tradition that a small memento be buried on top of Gilneas' grave. Beneath the shallow earth, a stampede of people fleeing these tunnels unearthed them, yada yada yada. Spirits are pissed. Gotcha. Alright, go down here. It's kind of cool. I like how they have that wall broken down there like that.
Closer.
The new voice is telling me I need to get closer. You know what's funny? I actually really like the Worgen form voice. Human form voice, not so much. You go from being a total like, quite right, go, to like, I'm such a badass.
I can't.
So,
Not yet.
needless to say.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Alright, I got disconnected from the server, but I'm back. Yeah, hey, it's beta. I said these last few videos were going to be buggy, I told you. Alright, anyway, what I need to do is kill these guys and collect these disturbed soil, pick up the mementos. That's the whole point of this one right here. Very simple, easy little quest. Like I said before, I think the Battle of Gilneas should have been the last part and maybe one or two quests afterwards, but for some reason this zone keeps on going. And I think it's very anticlimactic. Like, I get the story of how you're supposed to escape and they want you to feel like you're part of that process, but I don't know. Like, the Goblin Zone, you built up to the escape. Like, the first time you escaped Kazan, right? Tell me that wasn't fast-paced and exciting when, you know, Sassy's driving you through the streets, right? And you're trying to get on that boat as the island's exploding around you, right? Or, your final showdown with Gallywix, right? All those things were very exciting, and that was the end. You had one quest after that's like, oh, by the way, we're going to Ajar now, yay. This is, alright, you defeated Sylvanas temporarily. You've managed to save thousands of your fellow citizens. You had a huge epic battle, and now you have to escape. Here's 15 more quests, and all of them pale in comparison to the Battle of Gilneas. I don't know, just don't feel it.
How are you?
You're back, Worgen Fleeman. Thank you, Worgen Fleeman. Let us hope this works. You've done it. Even in these times, we must honor our dead. Take these offerings and place them at Aderic's tomb. Alright. Aderic's tomb is right up here. I hate things I miss. I didn't even see that guy coming up here. Bam. Okay, so yeah, I got disconnected again about 4 or 5 times after that, and here I am down at the bottom. I slowly made my way down the hill and got instantly attacked upon logging in right now. So yeah, I'm trying to kill this guy. Needless to say, I said it once and I'll say it again, this last area is a tad buggy and a tad server destroying, but it's beta, so don't freak out. This isn't the end of the world, it's just, it's not complete yet. You'll see as we get further. We might have lost our city, but at least it looks like the dead have forgiven us. Meet with the rest of the survivors in Kiel Harbor. I'm sure there's plenty to do before we're in the clear. Gen hasn't arrived yet. So I suppose Lord Crowley will be in charge there. Speak to Lord Darius Crowley at Kiel Harbor. Gotcha.
See you later.
And then, of course, it phased again during that conversation. Let me show you here. Look. All the evil ghosties are gone. So, a lot of phasing going on in this starting area. They're definitely trying to make the introduction more dynamic. I think I read somewhere, this is a few years back, so this may have changed, but I don't think so. I think this goes the same way with every MMO. More people play level 1 through 10 than people who play level 11 through, what? I think it was 60 or, I think it was 70 at the time. Then 11 through 70 combined. Like, the 1 through 10 experience is what most people experience in games, MMOs. And for some reason, most MMOs use that as their time to, oh, go farm rats and go kill giant enemy crabs, right? But I think what Blizzard's trying to do is make the starting experience more dynamic and more like, oh my god, that's great, that's awesome, that's so cool, and try to hook people then. And if you listen to my show, 10 Ton Hammer Live at 10tonhammer.com, you actually hear us talk about that all the time. That starting experience is exactly what games need. And if you don't have it, you're screwed. And MMOs are sort of a make-or-break first 10-hour sort of experience. So
We will prevail.
alright, anyway.
We will prevail.
That voice. Hope that's a placeholder. Darius Crowley needs to sound way more epic. It is good to see you again, Worgen Fleeman. They have allies, but so do we. The Night Elves made good on their promise. They brought ships and are ready to offer us sanctuary in their lands. Unfortunately, the Forsaken's allies have arrived as well. The Orcs are advancing upon us, while the Horde gunship prevents the transport ships from taking our people to safety. No. The Druids are holding the enemy back, but won't last long. Fortunately, the Elven ships were carrying siege weapons. Take one of the glaive throwers and meet the enemy head on, and you get one of these awesome items. I guess the mace is what I'll take. Alright. Jump in this glaive thrower here. And go off. Now, the glaive thrower in this situation is exactly like the one in Isle of Conquest. Launch glaive is essentially the same thing, but the glaive barrage is less of a firing 6 or 7 at one location. It's now a spread, so it spreads it out like that. That was my sound effect, by the way. Let's do that again. Pretty glavey, huh? Alright, anyway. I guess that guy killed all his. This guy's fighting. So there you go. So you have to kill orcs, you have to kill war riders, wolf maw outriders, and yeah, it's fun. Outriders die! There we go. All dead. I don't know if this is as... This seems way too easy, I guess because there's only me and this other dude over here. I can imagine this being a pain in the ass in live, but you gotta be honest. This is like a brutal... I don't even know if this is technically a battle. One dude's just going around killing a million guys. They aren't even really attacking me. They're just attacking the treants, or whatever they are, the ancients. I gotta be honest. How did the ancients get here? Now I can see, like, they brought 2 boats, right? I can see how it's possible, maybe, for these to be stored on those boats. But the treants, I have an issue with. How did they get here? I guess they could have walked under the water. But, yeah, I don't see that happening. They could have called them from somewhere else, maybe? I don't know. I'm such a lore nerd. That and Greymane not being werewolf and then turning into a werewolf, then not being a werewolf for the final fight also has me perplexed. You see, I'm still going on about that. I just want to point that out. 2 videos later, I'm still going on about that. Alright, go back down here. And turn this sucker in.
We will prevail.
It's almost over, Worgen Fleeman. Only one obstacle remains between us and survival. Alright. We'll get to it when we get back. Trust me, guys. It is totally anticlimactic.
What is it? Make it quick.